Fuck me.
Good morning, everyone.
I was gonna take a sip. God damn it!
Welcome to Monday morning respawn.
You can tell it's Monday.
I purposely had all the energy stored up, so when we do the intro, everyone's like, "I'm awake."
It worked on me.
I think Joe may have. No, that's his natural sense. So I think he. So, this is the new segue of our channel. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Everyone loves Mondays, miserable Mondays, I call it. But this is our new little segue. We're gonna be doing a little bit of like a little talk show in the morning. The game episodes and that will be starting to get on the beginning uploaded every Tuesday and Wednesday. So every Monday is going to be one of these episodes. And since it's going to be our first one, we get to do an introduction of ourselves.
You get to hear more of us.
And you get to hear all. What you do?
I cracked my neck.
My neck broken. Spinal.
I tried to do the head tilt thing and I went too far. I'm sorry.
I had hope for you. Oh no, don't do that!
That's where you fucked up.
You fucked up, kid.
Put a hope in me.
Okay, let's go with the introductions. So yeah, we always introduce ourselves as Nickelodeon, but what's really behind the controller of our chibi?
Everybody knows what is Nickelodeon, but no one asks who is Nickelodeon.
Or why. So, I go by Nick Ravenwolf. I am on YouTube and I am on Twitch. I have my own personal streaming platform I do stuff on. I do wide variety of gaming. I'm currently going through Dark Souls 1, Joe's favorite game.
He hates himself. Every now and then I gotta call him to make sure he's alive and okay because he plays Dark Souls.
I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. She's gonna watch this video and be like, "You fuck!" But I go by Nick Ravenwolf and Joe.
Yep, I am Jodian77, also on YouTube and Twitch. Follow and subscribe, whichever the one, fucking whatever it is. So I'm not playing Dark Souls because I have self-respect.
He plays Tony Hawk.
Yes, lately I've been playing Tony Hawk 1 and 2 in preparation for 3 and 4, but I've been playing that my whole life. From the beginning, down to the PS1 era.
See, I played Tony Hawk when it was on the Pizza Hut demo disc for PS1.
Oh, you got the demo disc.
It's somewhere.
Probably worth a lot right now.
It's somewhere at my parents' house. I have no idea.
Wrong, but
I showed my age. Yes, I'm 33 years old. That really isn't that. To be honest, it's not even that old. It's not old.
I'm mad you said that when I finished the bottle and I have no more to sip right now because I'm turning 30 this year.
Yeah, it's just to get the new. Just get the new grease for his kneecaps. It's just out of nowhere in a corner. Is that Axe spray? Nah, it's W40.
Son of a bitch.
But no, we're gonna be doing like a little talk, like introducing ourselves and like kind of talking about like how we first got into gaming. If you could go that far back, Joe, what was your first video game you ever played?
My first video game I ever played was the first Sonic on Sega Genesis. I had a Genesis. My parents bought it for me when I was 4, 5. It was 1999. That puts me at 4. Yeah.
1990s.
Yes. I'm a 90s kid.
Oh shit. Me too. So like, what would you say like playing games back then? How do you feel now? Because we played from the very beginning. People now like who just got into gaming immediately are jumping into the high graphic games. But us growing up playing, like I grew up playing the Atari.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first things I got to play. I think it was Boxing 101.
Oh god, the overhead.
Yeah,
and it looked like two Geodudes.
Yeah, there's only one button to push. That wasn't my first game, by the way. My first game was Pac-Man. I played Pac-Man.
What platform?
I think it was Nintendo.
Okay.
I played it at my uncle's house the one time because I want to say I was poor, but my family couldn't afford consoles and stuff. So a lot of times, one of my favorite uncles, what he would do is like when a new system came out and he didn't want to play that system no more, he would just give it to us. So we got like a Nintendo. It was beat the living hell, but it worked, and that's all that it mattered. And channel 3, little sizzling sound, and praying to God that the audio works and the game clicks on. That, oh my God! And then when you heard the screen pop up, you're like, I'm about to. Well, I played Pac-Man. That was my first game, but my official first game, I played all the way through at a young age, and it scares me that I play the game today, and I'm like, how in the fuck did I play this? It's called Star Tropics. It's on Nintendo. It's actually a game people want us to play. I love the game. It makes legit no sense.
I've never heard of it.
It is, oh my God.
But you said it makes no sense, so it's perfect for our channel.
Because you play as a kid, you're on an island, everyone knows you, you're trying to find your family, you have like high-tech gear, you have a fucking submarine, but your only weapon is a yo-yo.
Sounds like Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, you...
Sounds like a typical Tuesday at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my God, we'll do an episode on that. Like we have so many ideas what we're planning on doing for this. We have skits, we have plans. Not everything you're gonna see now is how it's always gonna be. It's gonna be different every single time. We wanted to do the Game Boy Color because we both had the purple one.
We did.
I love the purple one. Mine doesn't work anymore. Mine's broken to pieces. So
I lost mine. I don't know where it is.
I still want
in my house somewhere.
I still wanted to buy one and just keep it, not use it, just keep it.
Shadow box it.
Oh, that's what I would do.
Make it a relic of the past.
Oh my God. But yeah, Star Tropics was my first official game I ever played all the way through. Like I beat the whole game.
The first game that I remember playing all the way through and beating, and this is probably going to explain a lot, when I was like 7, I got Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and that to this day is still my favorite game. And the fact that I was given it at 7 years old and beat it all the way through by the time I was like 9, because when you're 7, what are you going to do in Grand Theft Auto? Yeah, I ended up beating it when I was 9, and I haven't been the same since. And a lot of people, when I call them on the phone now, they have to warn everybody else when they go, okay, I'm talking to Joe. I'm putting him on speaker.
Be prepared. Be ready.
Because I come with a warning label. Thank you, Rockstar Games and Grand Theft Auto.
When Joe calls, it's just the rated M for mature. Just a list of inquiries that pop up. Oh shit! I don't think I should be talking it.
Yep. And you were talking about games back then versus games now.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm grateful for the games that we have now because they look amazing.
Yeah.
Graphic-wise, everything looks as realistic as it can be. And even back in like 2002, again with Grand Theft Auto, at the time we thought it can't get any better than this.
And then Grand Theft Auto 3.
And now it's like you're recording an actual video on a camcorder almost.
Yeah. And then now, like, the coolest thing too with like, especially PC gamers, Master Race. I had to. The Elite 4.
Console players. Trash.
What's wrong? Stand in line to get your console. But the cool thing with like PCs is that whenever you are gaming, there is like so many mods out there now these days. There's a mod for Grand Theft Auto. I have never tried it, but apparently the mod is called Realism Mode. You have to eat, you have a stamina, you have to drink, you actually have to like take care of your character like a sim. And if you don't, they die. You actually can just fall over dead.
So they took the concept from San Andreas because you have to feed CJ, but that was 2004, and even that wasn't even realistic.
No, like this is like straight realistic. You even have a heartbeat monitor.
Oh no!
And then you actually have. And then, by the way, for this mod, I think it's like 400 gigabyte download.
What the fuck?
Because the guy actually mapped out all New York City, and you playing in New York City, like actual New York City. You get to take a subway, you can do a job, you can be a criminal, you can and there's like a list of, like, once again, a list of inquiries you can go and you can select what kind of job you want. And I was like, how long did it take? And I looked it up. The dude that made this mod, it took him like 10 years. Because Grand Theft Auto 5.
Good job, bro.
And people download the shit out of it. And because of him, there's other people that are now making like Cops vs. Robbers edition, this edition.
And we got a realistic version of Grand Theft Auto before we got Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
And there's a huge community behind it.
Yep.
My buddy's part of it. I couldn't get into it because it's just, I don't know. Those games I like watching it. I hate playing it.
I'm not an online player.
I
can't do it.
Like me, I can play COD. I can play competitive PvP games, but like, if I was gonna play another game online that is like online versus other people, like stuff like that, I don't really do it. I mostly like competition and all that. I like that kind of like gaming. But coming like what you just said, like going back from when I first was playing a PlayStation 1 as a kid, and I'm like, oh my god, that no game can ever be better than this, than the PS2, and then the PS3, and then the Xbox, the Fanboy Xbox. That thing, my first game on the Xbox original was Bruce Lee.
Ooh.
And that's a game I definitely want to play on our channel, because that game, I don't know why, it's one of my favorite fighting games.
We can do it. I had an original Xbox in 2001-ish, and I traded it for a PS2, and then that's when I got Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That's the game I remember.
Started the legendary trend.
Yeah, and over time, the kind of player I am, I'm not online a lot. I like to do story. I like to complete the game. I'm a trophy hunter, and I've been depressed ever since. I need to talk to somebody. Because there are just
another trophy. There's another trophy.
There's just some challenges where you just got to drop your friends, and PSN knows.
Oh yeah, they do.
The actions that we must take.
Xbox has trophies too, but I feel like Xbox's trophies are way different than PlayStation's. Which is another thing. That's another thing we're actually going to talk about in, good morning, everybody. Is what console, from Nintendo, Xbox to PlayStation, what console do you think is legit, hands down, the best?
PS2.
No, like PlayStation, Xbox, and all that. So PlayStation, you want PlayStation?
Yeah. Oh, so we're talking just brand?
Just brand, not like PS2,
PlayStation. Yeah.
PlayStation. So what is your? How can I word it? Give me like a reason why you think PlayStation. Don't worry, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, Joe. I was like, I got both right here. I got all three right here. Got Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation.
I mean,
and a PC.
As a guy who traded in an Xbox for a PS2,
I've heard worse.
For me, the controller fits perfectly in your hands. The way they designed it, the controller works perfectly in your hands. Maybe it was because I was like 5, 6, 7 years old at the time, but when I had the Duke as the Xbox controller,
my god, I love the Duke.
It felt like that Burger King commercial. I have these small hands.
That's such an old commercial.
Some people our age are gonna understand it.
Oh my god! Oh, I know, but that's an old commercial.
I know.
Holy shit!
It plays rent free in my head all the time. But the controller
area was
yes. If I say one more thing, I'll bring up another commercial: berries and cream Starbucks.
Oh,
see already.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
I don't even have to really say anything. I just
it's the song,
and cream.
That's a thing. Like all you do is do a little jingle that's stuck in your head.
But anyway, the controller feels great in your hand. The way the console looks compared to the Xbox, I think it's better with the pretty green and blue lights.
ADHD boy, look at the colors.
You would know, wouldn't you?
No, I don't. It's over here. The only thing I have is it goes green and light.
Like, sure, each console has its own perks and everything, especially during the console wars at the time, but I just fit in the niche of PS2. It had the best library to me, and it felt better to play than Xbox games did.
Yeah.
But again, I was 7.
So my whole argument, I actually said this to my one doctor buddy. I personally feel I can label all 3 consoles and they all make complete sense to everybody. Even people who are like against the console. I hate PlayStation. You're right. PlayStation always started off not as a competitive game. Every game you can even imagine when you played the PS1, the PS2, the PS3, almost every title was what? Single player, RPG, once in a while they had drop in, drop out co-op, or regular on the couch co-op. And a lot of games on PlayStation are story driven. Now, when I played Xbox, every game I played on Xbox was competitive. Brute Force, I showed my age. Brute Force was it was a co-op, 4-player co-op game, and one of the first 4-player co-op games I ever played before in my life. Where I know people are like, "What about the GameCube?" I was poor. I didn't, I couldn't get a GameCube. Now in today's life, my goal is to actually buy. There's a guy, I don't know his name. I don't want to throw it out there because I don't know if it's a fake account or anything. But there's a guy, I think I showed you. He makes custom GameCubes with every GameCube game already installed. And it's like $500. I'm like, now that I pay $500 for.
Worth it. Absolutely worth it.
Oh my God. I always wanted to dive deep into GameCube because I never got the chance to actually explore GameCube. The only game I ever played on GameCube was like Crash something at my friend's house. And we played for like maybe 10 minutes. Went outside to play basketball for like 5 hours. We came back in soaked and I went home sick.
Two kids being active.
I was a baller, baby. But back to the constant thing. PlayStation I always thought was story-driven games, campaign-driven games, all those games. Xbox, I always looked at Xbox as competitive gaming. Because every time I played something competitive, it was always on Xbox. I played all the Call of Duties. I played Call of Duties. I played Battlefields. I played, Halo. There's so many games. Unreal Tournament. Doom. All these games were always fast-paced action, online, and then we go to Nintendo. And I love Nintendo. I love Nintendo because Nintendo brings back your childhood.
It does.
Oh, you guys like Mario? Let's play some Mario. Like, I just feel like Nintendo is more of a party game. It's a party console. Everyone come over, grab a controller, play this. Like, the coolest thing that Nintendo Switch did is that I could take the Joy-Con, give you one Joy-Con, and all the buttons you need around that Joy-Con. You already got the shoulder buttons. You already got it's small as hell. They're very tiny. But, like, it's a party game. And then I can have a controller and everybody else gets a controller. I don't know. That's the way I've always looked at it. But my personal favorite console, and I don't care if I get hate for it, because I grew up with it the most, it was Xbox. I played Xbox my whole life. And then I never got to really experience PS3. My brother and I had bought the top slide loader. You slide it and you just...
Oh, you bought the Slim.
Yeah. When my brother... And we bought it, it didn't work. It was brand new, out of the box. It didn't read the game.
Bought a lemon PS3?
My brother did. I didn't. And we were at GameStop, and the guy's doing it right in front of us. It wouldn't read. He grabbed another game, wouldn't read. Grabbed another game, wouldn't read.
Refund.
And the guy's like, "Oh, we can give you in-store credit." Which, by the way, I work for GameStop, and I know that trick.
That in-store credit bullshit.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna have to pay. And I think that'll piss me off real quick. Don't worry, we will make future episodes talking about our stores we worked at and shit. GameStop I worked at GameStop for a couple of years, multiple times. I was on and off a lot. There's a whole story behind that. I won't get in trouble for saying it because I don't care anymore. You know, I'd rather look this. Hold on. I'm going to defend that. I'd rather look like one than smell like one.
Fair.
I make a pure... And someone's going to be like, "I worked at GameStop, you son of a bitch." I'm talking about then, not now. Then. Then was a whole different thing. Everybody smelled like asparagus for some reason. Asparagus mixed with chocolate temptation body action.
I was going to say, probably a fucking locker room. As soon as you walk in there, it's Axe.
Oh, yeah. I had a manager, funny story, well, this is a little tidbit for you guys. Had a manager every day. Remember the sample cans?
Yep. The tiny ones?
$2.99. Those little small ones? He wastes a whole thing on a shift.
Bro, it's free sprays.
Oh, no. Here, you might as well just rubber band it and just throw it in the air and just stand like this and do the Sailor Moon as it spins up and it coats his skin with chocolate temptation.
It's so bad. Like, even later Axe commercials even teaches you how to spray Axe on yourself.
I forgot they did that.
Double digits to Chesty. 1, 2, 3. That's all you need.
Nah, then people are like,
God damn it.
and that's what he did. He used to come in every day, and me and the one person used to take a bet every day. You get 5-star store credit, or I get 5-star credit. And when people are like, hey, well, you want to bet what kind of body X-ray you're going to use? You only use 2. One was called the Ocean.
Okay.
It was a blue can. That was actually looked like a cool can. The other one was always Dark Temptation. Dark Temptation. That's what it's called.
I love Dark Temptation. I used to have that. I used to use it.
You're a slut.
Yes, I am.
And he'd come in. And it'll be everywhere. But oh my god. But yeah, this kind of closed this episode off. I went on a tangent there, sorry. But I did say I was gonna do a quick story. Yep. But yeah, I personally feel like in the console wars, mine was always Xbox. But like, I love all of them. But if you made me choose, I would choose Xbox. The only reason I would choose it is because it's the one system I had the longest. It's the one system that never ever failed me. I had a PS3. When we had a PS3, it broke. We bought an Xbox. The Xbox lasted us for years. The only time my Xbox actually died, I had an Xbox 360 Elite S. I think it was S or E or whatever. But my ex got angry and kicked it and completely broke it. And I had that thing for years. It lasted me. But yeah, that's kind of where I stand, but I mostly play on my PlayStation. Xbox, I play exclusive games and stuff, but right now, with how the console wars are going, they're kind of closing out.
Yeah, they are.
Like now Xbox signed a deal with Nintendo, and now PlayStation signed a deal with Microsoft. So my brain goes,
oh my god, we could actually get together and agree on shit now?
and that's what I was laughing about. I was like, so what you're telling me is everything is connected. Because if Microsoft is connected to Nintendo now, so whatever PlayStation does, those games are connected now, and now that game will transfer over through. It's a whole freaking cycle now. It's just, I mean, it's cool to see it now, because it's like everyone kind of wanted it that way, but everyone wanted, like, they do still have console, like specific console games that are only for PlayStation, only for Xbox, only for Nintendo.
But it's fizzling out.
Yeah, but can you imagine playing Mario on PlayStation?
That would blow my fucking mind.
I would be like, what in the, why is it X? It's usually A. But yeah, guys, this is kind of how it's going to be for each morning. Going to a quick little phase out for you guys. Joe, anything you want to say for closing before we say goodbye to the audience so they could enjoy their morning?
Yes, listen to us at 5 in the morning. Let us be the first thing that you hear.
Let us be the voice to transmute your beautifulness.
Let us set your week.
Let us set your week.
Because you know you want more of us. Hit that subscribe.
I
don't know why I'm whispering.
You know what? You guys have a good one. Stay safe. Avoid him. Stay safe. Stay safe. Drive safe. Have a good Monday.
Be good people.
Exactly. Kick Monday morning's ass.